We're here in Davos. It's freezing, and with me right now is Mr. Tulsi Tanti, the original champion of the renewable energy space in India, Chairman Suzlon. With him is his daughter Nidhi, who is, by the way, now second gen at Suzlon, taking care of new business initiatives at the company. Thanks very much, both of you, for being here and braving the cold, first of all. So, Mr. Tanti, what's happening really in terms of renewable energy? I think
the renewable energy space, particularly in India and globally, it's really booming very well and going like 2015 is almost globally 30% growth and India is a 40% growth. So it's a well positions and the renewable market is growing. After the COP21, I think most of the nations, particularly in emerging economy markets, everybody has set the very ambitious target for the renewable. And our Prime Minister has also set the target for our country to reduce 33% carbon by 2030 and 40% renewables in our energy mix. But same time also it's a good target of the volumes, 175 gigawatt to be installed by 2022. Today our installed base is just 35 gigawatt. So it's a big ambitious target and that is giving a great opportunity company like Suzlon to drive the business in the Indian market.
Just a very basic question: is with the cost of conventional energy, oil for example, coming as low as it has,
Correct.
is the initiative, the drive, the push to do non-renewable gone down a little bit? It doesn't seem so from the government sort of announcements, etc.
Okay. No, let's we see that 2015 in globally, the irrespective of the oil price is down is there. The 50% new installation has come from the renewable wind and solar, and the 50% is all conventional, whether it is coal, gas, nuclear, everything. Also, we should understand very clearly, for oil is not utilized for the electricity productions. It's hardly 2% of the electricity is coming from the oil.
Okay.
So if oil price goes up or down, it's not affecting the electricity market. If the coal price goes down, then it is affect the electricity price and it is affect the renewable.
But it has, right? Coal prices have also completely
Yeah,
stopped.
it's now stabilized. I can see
okay.
because it's mining is becoming day by day expensive. So it's not cheaper in the future also. It's not achievable. The best part is there, renewable through the technology. I think it's a lot of change has come in the last 3 years because industries passed through the very difficult time. And today the cost of energy, in particular in India, if we compare, it's at par with the coal energy.
Thermal, yes.
Yeah, so there is nothing fiscal benefits and other incentive is much important to drive the industry's growth.
Okay.
The same in USA. We are selling the wind energy is a $3 cents, which is the lowest energy price in the world through the wind energy. So it's a very, very now competitive and grid parity.
Nidhi, how's it at Suzlon, and what are you really sort of driving? You said you're looking at the solar initiative at Suzlon as well.
Yeah, so Prashant, I'm looking at a number of initiatives right now. First of all, looking at the group portfolio reviews. So we're looking at a different way of analyzing the businesses, how the performances are being, and giving out a risk analysis platform to indicate to business before certain risk actually hit the business. And sidewise also looking at the new business development, be it solar, be it storage, any new introduction of new technology or businesses.
Just talk a little bit about solar and what really are the plans for Suzlon. And I mean, the announcement was made and it came as a bit of a surprise to all of us.
Right.
But what really are the plans?
I think on the mainstream we're doing the EPC, of course, as a business continuing. Would be soon looking to do into the IPP segment of the solar business as well. There are some other, further confidential talks going on, which I'm not in the position to disclose right now. But you'll see a lot more development happening into solar space from Suzlon as an end-to-end solution provider, I would say.
The incremental sort of orders which are being given out in terms of by IPPs, both solar, of course, is new for you, but on the wind side, what is the share of Suzlon? What's the market share if in volume terms or value terms?
Correct. No, current financial year, our market share will increase. The last year, our market share was low because we have passed through the difficult time.
Yes.
And this year, almost we are achieving and gaining the 40% market share. And our target for the next financial year go back to the
40% of the incremental
Indian market
inflow.
No, whatever the Indian market, the installation of the current year, almost 40% is supplied by us.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And in terms of prices, etc., is it extremely remunerative, or has the profitability gone down?
No, wind is really, it's a good, reasonably good investment opportunity for the IPP investor. Most of the global financial institute is investing currently in the wind projects because it's a good regimes and good windy sites, and new technology is increasing the plant load factor. Because earlier our product in turbines was 25% level. Recently we have achieved the 35% level plant load factor. So the energy production has increased. So overall win-win situation for the company like us, and also to our customers to continuously invest. The challenge is there how fast we can build more and more capacity, because the demand is too much and supply is less. That's the scenario today in the wind markets in Indian market.
On the policy side, is everything clear? Because till a few years back, we used to hear that we need some incentives, a push, some roadmap from the government. Is that all set out now, or are we waiting for something still?
No, policy side after the new government has stabilized very good. Like GBI has come back, the accelerated depreciation is there, RPO targets and
the push from the
REJ
government
is there, and they himself also set a very ambitious target for our country. 275 gigawatt has to come by 2022, and also the Prime Minister's commitment to the global society to reduction of the carbon and to 40% renewable energy. I think it's a huge momentum in the country is there, and also each and every states are taking a quite good initiatives to build more and more renewable, whether it is wind or solar, and that is will continue. And now Suzlon has also started the solar initiatives, because we see it's a wind and solar is a huge complementary energy in a 24 hours cycle area, because sometimes wind is there, solar is not there, solar is there, wind is not. So it's stabilizing the grid very well.